Students, today we are going to learn about chapter 7, congruency of triangles. So congruency means if the both the shape and size of the any object or any figure is same, we can say it as a congruency. So if the two lines have the same length, then we call it as a congruent. Clear? So here we are going to concentrate on this triangle. So in this chapter we will mostly concentrate on the triangles. The two triangles are congruent if they have same size and same shape. Congruent means if objects are congruent, then we call it as a congruency. Two triangles are congruent if they have same size and same shape. So I am here consider two triangle ABC and PQR. This is the symbol of the congruent. So I am saying these two triangles are congruent. ABC is congruent to PQR. In the corresponding size, say A is corresponding to P and B is corresponding to Q and C is corresponding to R. We call it as a corresponding point. That means P falls on A, B falls on Q, C falls on R. The same the line segment also. AB you can see the first two is falls on the PQ next two, first two, the next triangle. BC falls on QR, BC last two and QR also in the last two. And AC falls on PR. AC is the first and last and PR is also first and last. So this order is also very important. So this we'll say is a falls on and we call it as a corresponding. There is corresponding vertices A and P, the first one first, B and Q, the middle, C and R, the end. The same for the sides. The side corresponding sides are AB, line segment AB and PQ, line segment BC and QR and line segment AC and PR. Then we also look for the corresponding angles. So angles also have to be corresponding and it will be equal. So angle A and angle P, angle B and angle Q, angle C and angle R. So these are all the corresponding parts, corresponding vertices, corresponding sides and corresponding angle of the congruence of triangle. If they say these two triangles are congruent, then the size, the length of the AB and PQ are same, BC and Q are same, AC and P are same, and angle also same. Angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, angle C is equal to angle R. Then only we can say it is a congruent. Clear? The relations of two objects being congruent is called congruency. If they are being congruent, then we call it as congruency. So here come for the problems. Give any two real life examples for congruent figure. Any two real life examples. It should be the same. You can choose the set of an A4 sheet, right? If you take some bundle of A4, that everything will be the same, right? So first example, let me say the set of A4 size sheet. Clear? So another example, I can consider biscuits in the same packet. Biscuit in the same packets. So in the same packet is very important because biscuit, we have a different type of biscuits like rectangular, circular, whatever. If you choose in the same packet will have a 10 sets of biscuits. So everything will be like in a uniform, the same size, same shape, everything, right? So biscuit in the same packet. So these two are the best example of the real life for the congruent figure. So here we go for the next. If triangle ABC is a congruent to triangle FED, under the correspondence ABC is this symbol is used for the correspondence to show the correspondence FED. Write all the corresponding congruent part of the triangle. So we have to write all the corresponding angles, congruent parts. So there are the two important parts. One we will be representing through the angle and another one we will be representing for the sides. So angle is easy. The first will be corresponding to the next. So corresponding angles are, first is the A, then A is correspond to, this is symbol to show the correspondence, the first F. Next B is the second place and it is correspond to the second place E. And C is in the third place, it is correspond to the third D, right? Next, corresponding sides. So this is very important. So the first, the sides have a 2 point, right? AB. If you consider a triangle A, B, C, F, E, D. This is the sides. We will represent by the starting point and ending point. It is the AB, right? So that the side AB, that is also line segment. So line segment AB is corresponding to AB is the first two part, and so here the same F, D. The first two we have to choose. F, E. So next I am choosing last two, BC. So it will be correspond to, can you guess? Yes, ED. Line segment ED. The next, the first and last, that's the AC. AC will be corresponds to, here you can see the order, first and the last, the same first and the last. Line segment FD. Here also you can see we will get that sides. Clear? So these are the corresponding angles and corresponding sides for the given triangle, congruent triangle. So this corresponding sides you have to choose very wisely. Just practice with this. Thank you. So here we're going to learn about criterion for congruency of the triangle. So we know that really earlier learnt about that if all the angles and all the sides are same, then we say both the triangles are congruent. That it is difficult to prove every time all the sides and all the angles are same. So some criterion is that we no need to prove all the sides and all the angles, 6 parts. So you no need to prove the 6. Any 3 is enough. Some criterion is that, totally 4 criterion is that. So just this is enough to check whether they both are congruent. The first is a triple S congruency criterion. So triple S means you can understand it is a 3 sides. If you prove the 3 sides are equal, then sure it is the congruence. So if under a given correspondence, the 3 sides of one triangle are equal to the 3 sides of another triangle, then the triangle are congruent. Example, I am just drawing a triangle A, B, C and P, Q, R. If this AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR and AC is equal to PR, then we can say that ABC is congruent to, so triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So next criterion is AS congruency criterion. So here itself you have the side, angle and side. So if under a correspondence, 2 sides and the angle included between, so here also you can see the angle is included between these sides, right? So angle included between them of the triangle are equal to correspondence sides and angle included between the another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. If they are equal only, right? Just consider a triangle A, B, C, P, Q, R. So any two side, but angle must be included. If I am considering this AB and AC, then which is the angle included to this side? Angle A, right? So we have to prove these two sides the same. Here this side and this side, what is the angle included? Here this. So if AB is equal to PQ and angle A is equal to PR, side AC is equal to side PR and the angle included here is A and the angle included here is the P. If angle A is equal to angle P, then triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So next is ASA congruency criterion. So here you can see 2 angle and included sides. If under a correspondence, 2 angles and included sides, so here side is included in between the 2 angles. A triangle is equal to correspondent angles and the included sides of another triangle, then the triangle are congruent. So triangle ABC, we consider a triangle PQR. Just consider any 2 angles, this 2 angle and this 2 angle I am going to consider. If angle B is equal to angle Q and angle C is equal to angle R, another condition is included sides. Which side is included in between this 2 angle? This side, right? This is the includes the both angles, and here also this side is includes the both angle. If these 2 sides is also equal, then these 2 triangles are congruent. And the final one is RHS. You can guess. R represent for right angle and the right triangle. If it is a right triangle, the opposite sides we call it as hypotenuse, right? Yes, the H represents hypotenuse, S represents a side. if under a correspondence, hypotenuse of one side of right-angled triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right-angled triangle, then the triangles are congruent. If you consider a two right-angled triangle, let me consider as a P, Q, R. This is M and O. So first condition is it should be right angled. Okay. The next condition is hypotenuse should be the same. This side should be equal to this side, and another is any side, any other one, any one side. You can consider this side is equal to this side. Then these two triangles are congruent. So first we have learned a triple S, three sides must be equal. Then next we have learned a SAS, two side and included angle. And third is a ASA, two angle, one included side. And the final one is RHS, which is right angled, hypotenuse and one of the side. Remember this four criterion. So here we go for the problem. Which congruency criterion do you use in the following? So it's given AC is equal to DF, AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to EF. The three sides are equal, they say that it's congruent. Then which criterion? By triple S congruency criteria. Clear? So next one, the given ZX is equal to RP, RQ is equal to ZY and PRQ is equal to XYZ. So these kinds of case we have to check the included side, right? So which two triangle? PQR and XYZ. PQR, XYZ. So ZX is this side, PR is this side, okay? RQ is this side and ZY is this side, okay? And PRQ, this angle, yes, this is included in between the angles, two sides. And XZY, this angle also included between the two sides, right? So two sides and included angle. So by what criterion? By SAS congruency criteria. Clear? The next one. So it is also given two angles on one side, and I hope it satisfies an ASA. Let me check. So first triangle is a LMN and GFH. LMN GFH. So angle MLN, this angle is equal to FGH. FGH, this angle, okay. NML, this angle is equal to GFH, this angle. So if these included sides are equal, then it satisfies ASA. Let's check. ML, this side, and FG, yes, included sides, right? So by ASA congruency criteria. So next, EB is equal to DB, A is equal to BC, and angle A is equal to angle C, it's 90 degree. Yeah, then show it will represent a, it's given an right angled and two sides are given equal. So by, this is a right angle. So 90 degrees is given, so it is a right triangle, right? So about RHS congruency criterion. So here we go for the next problem. We want to show that triangle ART is congruent to triangle PEN. If you have to use triple S criterion, then you need to show the three sides are equal, right? So first is AR. The corresponding is very important, right? AR is at the first two place, then the PN must be the equal. Next RT. RT at the last two, then last EN. Both EN sides should be equal. The corresponding, this is the corresponding one, how to find. And finally the RT. Both on RT? No, it's not possible. It is possible to be AT. Sorry, somewhere wrong. Okay, AT. So AT is the first and last, so it will be equal to first and last P. Yeah. Clear? Then will be a triple S. Three sides are equal here. Prove. So here next. If it is given that AT is equal to PN. So AT is equal to PN. And you have to use ASA criterion. You need to have for ASA this side, and the angle must be included in this side. So this is the angle included, right? So this one and this two. It's easy. So these two must be equal. Angle is equal to angle P. ASA means this two angles. The one side is given equal, then we have to find the two angles which included in this side. So that's what we have found. And A and P have to be equal, and T and N have to be equal. Clear? So one side is given, the two included angles we have to find. So we found on side, then included angles is easy to find from the figure. So here is the next question. In the figure, the two triangles are congruent. They given it is a congruent. The congruent paths are marked. So this side, this 1 and 1, these sides are equal. This it is equal to NO and RA2 is equal to OW. So angle, the corresponding is R is equal to W, and E have a 2, so it is equal to O, and T have a 3, and it is equal to N. So we can write triangle RAT is congruent to, so R is corresponding to W, right? Single. So triangle W, and A is 2. A is corresponding to O. And finally rest is with N. And we can check without also we can say the WO1. So this is what corresponding. So only thing corresponding parts we have to be very careful. Thank you.